Hey my friend and fellow trader, it's Will here over at Pips and Gains, and welcome back to another trading setup and analyst video. Today we're going to be looking at a possible trading scenario on the British pound, New Zealand dollar, which has been trending up pretty heavily as of late, breaking out of some key levels. And then today we're going to look at the charts, break down the charts, and see what is next in store for this trading, for this pair. So before we get into the video, into the good stuff, if you are new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed yet, simply hit the subscribe button now, show the thumbs up so I can keep creating content like this, sharing my nearly 15 years experience in the markets, hopefully to help you become a better, more profitable trader. So let's get into the video. Let's head over to TradingView and let's hide my face here. So now, this is an idea that I posted several months ago on this pair. And we did get the initial reaction, like I said in this post, at 205. We got the first drop down towards 205, and then 205 has now acted as some support and to the catalyst to the breakout of the next resistance, which was at 210. So what is next in store for this pair? So I'm just going to hide everything here. And I'm going to start off on the monthly charts. As always, what I like to look at is a top-down approach. It does look like the markets are wanting to break out of this longer-term range, which has been from, I think, 205 down towards the bottom here. You can mark a lot of these, but this is kind of the range here. And we did have a so the market is looking like it's wanting to break out of this range on the monthly charts. If we zoom out, we're actually at some key areas here. This is a key resistance swing high from 2020. I think this was actually the start of the CV pandemic. This spike up, actually, I remember it well, happened early on a Monday trading session in Asia when we had a huge spike up, nearly 1,000 pips, and then after this it dropped back down inside the range and closed for the, well, went right back down to the bottom of the range for several months. So we are also inside this huge monthly supply sell zone. This was actually from the coronavirus, or not the, sorry, the Brexit drop. This is when the Brexit news came out and went down to the all-time lows. And then we've got market going back up inside this range that it was trading through the year before Brexit. So monthly charts are looking pretty interesting. Basically just looking at a monthly chart, what I could see happening here is the market's just going up here like this, and then we could possibly back down inside, or up, down, and then so two scenarios. But we're going to look at the weekly charts here first. We're going to break it down to see what's actually happening, because I have a couple of scenarios here that possibly early next week will make you some pips. So $210 was a key resistance. We've now got a close above that, weekly close. And the market is looking like it wants to target this 217 swing high, which I think it may. So what I want to see here, what I want to see this pair do next week, short term I will be selling. Early next week I will be selling this pair, and I'll show you why. Okay, now so just want to zoom in the daily charts. See, as it was approaching, we just want to look at this first correction down to from my first post. When did I post that? That was July 5th. That was last month. Sorry, it wasn't a couple of months ago. It was last month. July 5th. Okay, so this is July 5th. Zoom into the daily charts here. Now this was when I posted this idea, when we were getting the first move up towards the 2.9 and 2.10 area. And what actually happened next, we got the move. We did get the first initial, my first plan for that idea, which was to take the profits around 205. Then I was expecting another move up, and then the market to sell off back down inside the range. This hasn't happened. What actually did happen is the market started to, after it broke out at 205, the market has started to form support at this area. You see, every time it pops down, we are slowly moving up. So we'll see this a lot clearly on the lower time frame charts. Now we've got the breakout to the upside. So what I want to see happening now early next week, if we look at the 4-hour chart here, we can see this a lot clearly, what actually happened around 205. You see, we got the breakout. The market starts to move sideways. Market starts to move sideways, but if you notice this price action here over the last couple of weeks, that the market is swinging up, but it's creating, as it's coming up towards that 210 area, it is creating lower highs all the way up. These retracements get shorter, lower highs are getting created, and then we get the pop out, a quick retracement back down last week to test this area, and then a huge rally up from 210. So what I want to see actually happen next week, and what I expect, looking at this lower time frame chart, that this will early next week, this will sell off. Expect a move down early next week, starting from Monday down, maybe Monday to towards the end of the week, down towards 210. So what I will be doing, I will be using my TRFX indicator, which you can download free. I'll share with you how at the end of this video. I'll be waiting for a sell signal. We've already got it on the daily chart, on the 1-hour charts here. I think the 2 hours also. Yeah, the 2 hours also giving signals. So I will be selling this. I'll wait for a couple of hours after the markets open on Monday in Asia here, and then I'll be entering a sell setup. I just want to see how the markets actually do open early Asian session, in case there's any spike up or gaps to the upside, or spikes up towards this 217 area. If this spikes up, I will be selling the spike 100%. So just be wary of this on Monday. If we do get a huge spike up, it will give me a catalyst to get in pretty quickly and sell the spike like I did in 2020. So we're looking for to sell this short term early next week. And what I want to see happening for me to get into another buy trade up, possibly up towards 217, if I was looking to buy, is I want to see a scenario like this, the market to come down to 210, and then I want to see sideways movement. I want to see a support getting built here at 210. Okay, we maybe get this here reaction, it dips down under for a little bit, comes back up and closes above 210, and then we get this kind of rally up to 217. Now, what I want, this is the kind of price action I want to see occurring around this 210 area on the lower time frame charts, and then I will wait for a signal on the 4-hour chart to get into this trade to the upside. So I want to see if the price action actually starts to respect 210, and then I will look to get into this, because it is a possible 700 pip move up to 217. Now on the short side, what we really want to zoom back out to the higher time frame charts and the weekly charts. Okay, we do have the close above this 210. The monthly charts, we don't have that. Just let's look at the monthly charts here. We actually don't have the confirmation that we have broke out of these highs just yet. This is looking like we do have a newly formed demand buy zone here. on the monthly charts. If we zoom into the weekly, yeah, so this kind of area here, this is we had the rally in the swing, and then the rally in the new high. So this is the weekly. This is the weekly demand buying area. So what I want, the short side, what I really want to see is a close back down, a weekly close back down under 210, and I want to see strong momentum. I don't want to see any support being respected at 210. I want to see the market just breaking down through 210 and closing back under it towards maybe the later part of this month. We maybe get the market maybe go like this and then comes back down and closes underneath and down towards this area, back down towards 205. So move that. Bounce back up and then. So I want to see a weekly close back under 210. And then once we get the weekly close, possibly even get a weekly sell signal on the TRFX indicator, that's when I'll be looking to sell this. I want to see how price reacts around 210 early next week, whether it starts to build some support and then we get another catalyst to the upside. And if we do move to the upside, if we do, the market does, I like this wee tool here, the market does move like this a bit sideways and then rallies up to 217, then I expect sellers to come back in and push the market down towards 205 and maybe a little lower back up within the range. Time will tell. So that is it for it. Short term, definitely early next week I expect a sell down towards 210. Just get the, yeah, so short term early next week I expect to enter a selling position early Monday Asian session. Again, I will wait till the markets open. I will see if there's any gaps. I want to see how price action actually happens early Monday morning in the Asian session here, and then I will be entering a selling position. I will be targeting 210. I want to see, I will want probably lower, maybe down towards 205 longer term target, but I will be looking to see how price action actually reacts around 210, whether, as I've showed in the video here, whether it starts to build some support. If that is the case, I will flip sides and wait for a buy signal and a possible move to the upside up to 217. So a short-term sell, possibly a long-term buy up towards 217. It all depends how price action reacts around the resistance. Now support is just broke out last week at 210. If we get a weekly close, longer term, I want to see a weekly close under 210. Then I want to see either a daily signal in the TRFX indicator or a weekly signal. I want to see the momentum of the close. If it's just a clean drop underside and 210 doesn't get respected, the market just drops clean back down under that level towards the end of the month. We're going to wait and see. So longer term, we could be in for a good shorting opportunity. Going to see how it reacts around 210 if we do get the move up to 217. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it does help your trading. If you want to get access to the TRFX indicator, absolutely free to use on TradingView. There will be a link in the description area of this video or in the comment section. What you'll need to do is simply go to that link, enter your email and your TradingView ID. Make sure you're following me on TradingView, the FX Ace, and then I'll be able to add that to your invite only scripts. So again, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you on the next video. Have a fantastic weekend and fantastic trading week ahead. Well,